Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you the top 10 most important things, top 10 things you will need if you are getting a hamster. Top 10 most important things. So I'm going to just start off with treats. Treats aren't always necessary, but it's always a good idea to have some because you might want to tame your hamster, and this really does help the process. So I recommend sunflower seeds. They're natural and they're really good. So I just got them sunflower seeds in this bottle. Bob's favourite treat. He loves sunflower seeds. Rocco and Ro prefer mealworms. Mealworms, again, that's a very good thing as well. The next thing you will need, which is very, 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 very important. No matter what, you should have one of these. It's just a hidey house. And I just want to say thank you to Bob for letting us have some of his stuff. Like 3 of these things came out of his cage. So yeah, this came out of Bob's cage. It's just his hidey house, and yeah, so really important. You need one, no matter what. Even if your hamster doesn't use them, it's always got somewhere to stay where it's safe. It's just a really good idea to have one. And the next thing is not completely necessary. I just recommend it. Your hamsters will love this. It's just a toilet roll tube. Everyone has them in their home. They should anyway. But yeah. So it's a good way of recycling them. Your hamsters like to chew on them. They're edible completely, so they just chew on them. They can go through them. They can sleep in them. So yeah, hamsters really like those. Then the next thing is a food bowl. This is something to put your food in. These aren't necessary. Well, I think it is. I prefer using a food bowl, but you can scatter feed. But I like to use just the food bowl. Just because I think it's better for your hamster, because he always knows there's food. And you know how much food they're eating, in case you need to check with the vet that they're okay. And the next thing you'll need is disinfectant spray. I don't recommend using this every time you clean your cage. An easy way of, you don't have to buy it. You can just use a 50-50 ratio of I think it's white vinegar and water mixed together, and yeah, you can use that. It disinfects. But I've got this one. It smells really nice and it's pet safe disinfectant. So yeah, and but only use this, like, I recommend once a month. And if your hamsters were ill, definitely use it, because you want to get rid of all the bacteria. But yeah, the next thing is bedding. I'm just showing you some Carefresh. You don't have to have Carefresh, you can make your own bedding. I'll just show you some bedding that I made. Okay, in this box is just some hamster bedding I made. See, it looks pretty similar to Carefresh. If you look, it's pretty similar. It's just, this isn't from Pets at Home. This box is there. It was just my hamster's hamster wheel. We'll be talking about that in a minute. But yeah, Carefresh, and that's a very good thing. I personally don't like wood shavings. I do use wood cat litter though. Wood pellet cat litter, that's really good for odour control. But I don't like using wood shavings just because I think it's not as comfortable for your hamster. And definitely don't use pine or cedar. Aspen's okay. There's another one, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So next thing is a water bottle. I prefer water bottles. This is Rocco and Ro's one. They're not using it at the moment. I'm trying to get them to use a water bowl because they weren't drinking out of this, but I might just try and give them this again. So it's just a water bottle. Yeah. A water bottle is a much natural way of drinking, but yeah, I just use the water bottle because I just like it more. And yeah. And plus they know how to drink from a water bottle because that's what they drink from in the pet shops and stuff. Or at the rescue, probably they drink from that. And then the next thing is a wheel. This isn't a flying saucer, it's just a silent spinner on its side. This is Bob's wheel. I think he's a bit upset that I took it from him. He's just asleep in a little huff just there. You can just see him just in that corner. There you go. Just in there. But yeah, silent spinners are really good. You don't have to have a silent spinner. I just use it because it's quiet, but I don't mind the noise of a hamster wheel because it just assures you that your hamster is exercising, healthy, happy. So yeah, I love watching Bob play on his wheel. I'm getting rock and reel one soon. We're looking into getting one. I might get a silent spinner. I'm not sure. They're just quite expensive. They're not like that expensive. Like a smaller one's £4. This was £5, but I want to get just a normal wheel because I always have to use a piece of cardboard to attach it because they don't attach to these stand very well. But anyway, second to last thing is food. I really recommend Harry Hamster Seed Mix. That's what this is. I mixed Harry Hamster with Tesco's Hamster Muesli. Let me just show you, which is just in that purple one. And then I put in some sweet corn, not sweet corn, just like pieces of dry corn. And yeah, so I just think this is really good for them. Although for the dwarf hamsters, you do have to take out the little flat like crisp things. They're just like green. So I can find one. There's one just there. But yeah, they're not very good for the dwarf hamsters that are prone to diabetes and stuff. But I do like Harry Hamster a lot. And the last thing you will need is obviously a cage. This is Bob's cage. It's just a bin cage. Ignore my toothbrush. But it's just a bin cage. He likes it. Here's Bob, just over there. He really likes it. And then the Rocco and Royals cage is also a bin cage. They like their cage. Their cage is bigger than Bob's just because there's two of them. This was their cage. Then I moved them to there, and then I decided to get Bob to put him in here because I had a spare cage, and he was up for adoption. It was really cute until I found out he started biting. But yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And I really hope this helped beginner fish keepers and oh my god, hamster keepers. And yeah, bye guys.